Everyone, welcome back to FtB Ocean Block, episode 6 with me, Sid, and after last episode where we dealt with our overpopulation problem, we now have an abundance of food, or at least we have an abundance of raw beef and other foods. I made a cutting board because we can make some decent food now, and we also need onion, tomato, cabbage and raw beef. Now I've got another little bit of stuff going on here with a few bits growing, mixed growth stages. I've gone around and I've actually taken out most of these crops because they just don't make anything. So for example, the peanuts, wherever they are, these, you can make peanut butter, which is fine. You can also use it to make a culinary micelle generator, which will allow you to generate flux energy off of food, which is, you know, all fine. So that's kind of a thing. Or you can actually use the peanut to make, as we said, peanut butter, and we can make a sack of peanuts. We can generate 24 flux energy per tick to a total of 7,000 off a peanut. So fine, we can trade it. We can make nutritional paste. We can do things with that, and we can use a Gorman dynamo and it'll generate 6,500, which is less than that. But again, you know, it's another generator. But realistically, the only thing you can use it to make is a jar of peanut butter. And you combine that with that, you'll get peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You get 2 of them, but they're actually not very good. On the other hand, if I were to take this and chop it down into minced beef, so take you, take you, and go to get this right way around. No. Get there eventually. Or did I? It's this way around, isn't it? Yeah, so. Just chop it all up. Chop, 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 chop. We get beef patties. I'll just make 64 for now. And then we'll stick the rest of that somewhere. My inventory is an absolute mess. This system is just falling apart. So there's something we need to do there about that. Now if I take these 20 terracotta blocks and those out, grab myself some spruce trapdoors. I should have plenty. Pop those in there. Stick those in there. Stick those in there. Grab a few more spruce trapdoors because again, should have plenty. They will cook up and they will make me some nice little beef patties, which you can use to make a stuffed potato, which is actually pretty good, 5 and 7 haunches. But you can make a hamburger, which is what, 5.5, and a whole bunch of haunches. So what I want to do is make the process. This is cooking, but I need to make the rest of this system for this. So if we make those and we make 1 2 3 4 and those 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and those, that will make me some botany pots. Combine the botany pots with the hoppers, we'll get hopping botany pots. We need another 4 chests, and let me just make a full stack of oak because, you know, it'll be easier. 2 3 4, and then we make a bunch of those and get those and find some dirt. We've got 1. Gravel. Gravel, gravel, gravel. I know I've got some gravel downstairs, but I've also got some of this up here, so that will get me 9. I don't need 9, I just need 4. And that and that. See what I mean? I'm just having to dump everything everywhere. We'll go in there, and then we just need to... I think we just want to combine 4 of those. No. Uses... I need to make farmland. That's normally done with a hoe, so we can just do it with a hoe in there. That should make me 1, 2, 3, 4. And why did I only get 1? Alright, fine. Be like that, 1, 2, 3. I need to make a hoe per piece, it looks like. Oh, it's there. I was looking at it going, why have I not got that? Right. Take you, make... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think that puts us where we need to be. Let me just drop that off in there. How are you doing? You're doing your thing. So we can go down and we can just get this running in the background, which will be generating we need to pop those down. 2, 3, 4. I need to pop those in. And then we can get wheat. We can get tomatoes. We can get onions and cabbage, because there isn't lettuce in this pack, so that's why cabbage. And then once these grow, they're going to give us seeds and crops, and we need to make sure, well, onion can go there, cabbage can go in there. This tomato I think is a different tomato, so we better just see what we get, because this is a thermal cultivation tomato, and I think that was a Farmer's Delight tomato. So right, we've got wheat and we've got tomato. Yeah, that's fine. We'll lock those down. We'll put the count on them, and that should mean that we've always got a vast amount of this just ticking along, producing. At the moment we're kind of a bit limited to what we've got here, but and whatever's grown, which that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oops. Looks to be about it so far. The plan ultimately is to allow us to get, well, I'm going to store one of each of these seeds, but they're not going to be, we're not going to keep any significant number. And there's 32 of each. Lovely. And combine all of those with these will give me burgers, which is nice. We've got these fruit salads to scoff as well, apples, you know, we've got a few bits and pieces floating around. We really don't need to be, I really need my inventory sorting out, because this is just messy. So, with regards to sorting inventory out, let's start off with, getting there's one quest left in storage, general one, which is, there's obviously all these upgrades and that kind of stuff, and then we've got the bins and the black hole units and modular storage and stuff and things. which, you know, again, we've not got a lot of that yet. But what we have got is we've got the capability of making a large crate, which requires 2 big crates, which requires 2 basic crates, which requires 4 crates. And crates are slabs and logs. So, let me find... I don't know, man. Am I missing stone? Get me some stone. There we go. 2, 3, 4. That should give me an even number. 3 of those. We can repair both of those up. Probably that as well for now. Put you away. Right, so we need slabbage. I don't think we can do anything fancy with those. I'll double check anyway. We might be able to use those as well. That's always a possibility. No, we can't. Okay, they're just fuel then. Let's try. I thought you could do that. On a chopping board with an axe. Okay, that's easier then. So we're going to need 4 of those. And that will allow me to make, in theory, let's just try this. Damn you, you're going to insist on oak. Okay, fine. I'm going to grumble too much. I will grumble. Where did I put the oak? This is where I'm starting to struggle, as you can see. So we've got small crates. Those can be used to make basic crates. Basic crates can be used to make big crates, and big crates can go for a large crate. Okay. So I've got, what have I got? I've got small crates. That is a basic crate, but it's kind of full at the moment, so that's not a goer. I could have sworn I had some proper wood in my inventory. Let me just have a hunt around. I'll be back in a second. Oh, I did have some. I just found it. So small crates can become basic crates, and basic crates with 2 become big crates, and then we need 2. So I definitely need to make another set of those, and those, and that should give me 8 small crates. Now we need to take you and turn you into basics, so I'm going to need some nuggets. We're going to need to go downstairs for this. Things we have to do just to get some basics together, but such is life. But my plan for this episode, or one of my plans for this episode, is to go to the nether. So we have got something to look forward to. And we're going to take you with 2, so I'm going to need 4 more of those. From the chopping board to make some more of these. And let's have a look what we were doing. Oh, an iron ingots. Let's just grab a block of iron. So I have been processing between episodes as well, just for for good measure. I've only got one. Oh man, I thought I got enough for more. There's your big crate. And the next size up is another big crate. Now let's just have a look, because that crate upstairs is also big, isn't it? No, that's a basic. I've got a big crate somewhere. Alright, I need to hunt that down. Back in a second. Reduced to dancing like an idiot again. I need to make a lot more timber. So yeah, I'm just doing the little jiggle. Do. The good thing is we always get reasonably large trees. This is not the biggest tree we've had, but you know, better than a kick in the face. And just start dancing again. Yeah, back in a mo. Alright, so taking the two basic crates that we made, we now have two big crates, and the uses for those need 4 iron and a couple of blocks. I think that was all it was, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't need to have faff around with any more logs or anything, thankfully. In fact, let's go and put this away, because we should be done with all of that. But I want to see how big this big old crate is, because I mean, it's a pain to make. However, it's not really that much of a. If it's not very big, then I would go as far as to say that it's probably not worth it. But it does complete a quest. We'll take the random reward. We got a stone mattock, which was lovely, and it is pretty hefty. So the next question is, how would I go about automating that? Well, I suppose the first thing we can do, we've already got a basic crate there, and we've got a few other bits and pieces floating around here. I've already got a Prudentium Paxel and a whole load more garbage that I really don't need. What can you use you for? You can use this as fuel, I suppose, which is better than a kick in the face. And yeah, and for some reason I have polished. I got polished andesite about my personage. Strange things going on. Find me somewhere to dump some apples. Nope. That'll do. And for that matter, a bowl. Again, I really need to just get some sorting out done here. But that's fine. We'll pop that there for now. There's the large crate. We'll probably use that later on in this episode. But first things first, we need to grab some building blocks. Yeah, that'll do. Grab some lava, and we're going to build ourselves a portal. So that should be fun. But we're going to do it the fun way, which is of course by building the portal as a mold. I've got this island over here, which is my is just made with dirt for the time being. But you know, it's no biggie. We can go up with this and just mold out the thing, 3x3 portal, and then we will find out what's in the nether, because I am curious. At the very least, I'm curious as to what is in there. I need to get rid of those, of course, as well, but that's fine. Yeah. So a little bit more moulding, and we will have another portal over there. I'll be back in a second. All right. We have a portal built. We skimped the corners, and we will decorate it up properly and make it look nice later. Right now, we're just going to quickly sleep the night off, and we are going to light that thing up. And we are going to go and see what the nether holds in this pack. I am wearing my scuba gear. It really doesn't matter. I've got 2 more full sets of scuba gear, and it's a little bit of armor. My tools are hardly worth anything. I suppose my backpack is possibly worth more, but Right. Paint. Oh. Oh. This is, well, this will teach me to, all right, I've got a rather nice sculpture over there. What's more embarrassing is I need to do this. I wish I'd read this. So obsidian we can combine, well, we can do water and lava in a tempered glass jar, so that's possible. Netherrack. How? From loot you can get it in a red barrel, but that's a thing. We can get it with magma blocks in a mechanical drying basin. This is going to be an awkward, isn't it? How am I supposed to get netherrack? You can sluice crushed basalt. But how on earth do I get basalt? Okay. Mob souls and lava. Right, I think I'm beginning to understand a little bit how we're supposed to do this now, and I'm feeling rather foolish over my painting. We also need to do an overworld painting apparently, but let's start off with get me some more lava going, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Let me go and get some mob souls. I just happen to know where I've got loads of those. And we should be okay to make this painting, which is going to require, that makes 500 millibuckets. Doesn't really matter as long as it's there. Okay. And couple that up with lava and we should have well, what we need. Let me go and get rid of this bucket up there. The lava and basalt, that thing makes 16 basalt in a low temperature. Okay. So I don't need water. So get rid of that. Right. That is a low temperature one anyway, so let's just cancel you. Take one of those out. You can do you in high temperature, so that's fine. So stop you and find the mob soul bit. So that should start. Oh, it was putting them into there. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Right, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, yeah, it's a simple, that was fairly simple. Let me just put a stop to you for a second. So I take two of those, pop those into there, and we just go do that. And there's 32 basalt. And then what we need to do is crush it, and then we can sluice it. 60% chance of netherrack and debris scrap, or, well, that's a blazing mesh. Diamond is a 40% and a 4%. Okay. Right, let me get that crushed. Back in a second. It's actually a little more complicated than that. Nothing is that simple. We actually need to put buckets of lava into this as well. So you need to be back at making me lava. Off you go. And we'll grab a few of those. Hopefully that will work, and presumably we can pop you in, throw you in there, and it should give out some netherrack. And the uses for that in the jar are obsidian, netherrack, and a painting over a low temperature makes a diamond. No, okay. I think we need more lava. Alright, well, I'm going to be sifting this way for a while before I re-enable the that lock. I mean, that's fine, we can actually turn that off and it'll lock completely, so that's not a problem. Let me process this. We need to get these 4 netherrack and then we can start looking at the obsidian. Back in a mo. Right, but now at the stage where we want to make this, and that should be why have I not got? I did put no. Why you no work? Do you want to be in a tank? Oh man, that's that's such a pain. Right, I need to make another glass jar, I think. Okay. Back in a sec. Yeah, that was it. Stick a glass jar in. There's your obsidian. So, water. There's 2. And then we just need to go and get 2 more buckets and we're good. Alright. I keep forgetting, sometimes I forget that these mod pack makers will change everything, including nether portal technology and whatever may be the case there. So there's 3 and here goes number 4. So that and that, plus a painting. Okay, wall and sticks. Let's just go and get one of those. Wool, brown wool. Free up a slot while I'm at it. Got plenty of sticks. That is not a problem. And we are going to come over to here. We're going to stop you. We're going to put you, and you in, and we are going to make not the end painting. I haven't got that yet. The nether painting. Yes, start. Okay. Is there what overworld painting? Okay, so I need some wood and dirt and a painting. Let me go and grab those. So I've got the return trip sorted. Wood. We can use jungle wood, that's fine. Wood, dirty dirt, 4 dirt, and yet another painting. Let me find another piece of wool. If I've got one that's just an odd random colour floating around, I will take it. That doesn't look to be the case though, so I think... Oh, come on, I've seen wool somewhere. There we go. We can get you going. Let's go and get the overworld painting. I'll grab myself some blast proof blocks. Where's the overworld painting? Go. Cancel. Overworld, and that these oh, we've actually completed. We haven't even had to go there. We've completed. Well, we'll take that. It takes up a 4x2. Oh. Right, I'm going to put you away for now. I've got no means to charge it anyway. 4x2. Oh, that's a pain. Again, well, let's sleep. I will fill that in, and I'll use that as the objective for my nether quest. Interesting concept though, making the paintings, and to be honest, I actually do like it. I think it's definitely different. Shall we say that? If I've got anything that's just ordinary there. Can take you. Is that going to be enough? Or we can just take. We'll use you on this side. We'll take some of you on that side. There we go. It's not like those things are pain. Right. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this painting, shall we? Okay. How? Paintings are only one way, so right, I need to work out how this works. Back in a second. You jump into it. Oh. 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 Oh, that's awkward. Not blast proof, that much is for certain. Thankfully, we did bring some blocks with us. We've got something over there which looks unpleasant. And then there's another fortress which looks really simplistic. So I think what I need to do right now is replace this with as much solid blocks as possible. And widen it to be a 2x4, which is we'll take it this way for that. And yeah, we'll just play it steady and safe. Safely. Oh, hello. That did not work out so well for you, did it, sir? I assume you're not swimming very well in the lava. Do I... yeah, let's just let's just do that. That's probably a plan. You're welcome to come and try. They don't swim so well. And we shall... I'm very... My issue is I'm not sure whether this... It can't burn over that, can it? Can he... What level am I at? I'm actually only... I'm really paranoid that they're going to manage to, and I'm going to have to just swap out to cobble now. Well, pretty later. That's the way. Survive first, pretty later. But what I can tell you is we're not coming to the nether to dig up any large quantities of netherrack, which is a definite worthwhile thing to know. And I probably therefore need to, I don't know, come up with some kind of infinite lava generator and right, and hup. Right, okay, well that's interesting. So I suppose the next thing I need to start thinking about, apart from this stuff here, there'll be a red barrel somewhere. There's the end painting. I don't think we're going to go anywhere near that. I would like to have a look at this, the Seamoth Quest, briefly, because I have got quite a lot of resource, and I did a whole load of titanium, for example, and we've got, well, let's have a look. The Seamoth requires 2 titanium blocks and a block of lead. Well, that's the first beastie, so that's simple enough. 1 and 2. And we need I'm going to stick that in there for now, a block of lead, which is very easy because we've done that already. Back to the Seamoth. What else do we need? Some silver ingots, some glass, and then we need a power cell. Silver ingots, 2. Glass is upstairs, and what do we need for a power cell? That's the other question. 4 copper, 2 titanium, 1 silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, I believe. Now the question is, I don't think that is charged. And I don't know how I would go about charging that. I mean, that it accepts, but that's for input, not output. So we need to come up with a means of charging. I wonder what augments there are. Let's have a look. Let me just check this out. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think we've almost got everything we need to affect this Seamoth, which will be interesting. I don't think we'll get to do a huge amount of exploration in it in the first instance, but let us come over here. We're going to go those and that with those and that and those. And there's our Seamoth. Now I have discovered that there is a device called a charging station from Charging Gadgets, which we should be able to place down. And if I just, have I got some kind of wrench? Will you work on that? No. Oh, you will. Okay, I'll take that, and we'll pop that into there. So that's getting juice. That's actually full. Maybe I should make another battery though. Let's have a look. No. If I just have a look at the Seamoth, that should show me the battery again, which was copper, silver and thing. So a bit shy on copper, but that's not a problem. Put 5 of those away. Silver and titanium. Let's see whether we can charge this, because I'm curious. yeah, that is charging. It's going to take a while with this particularly small form of power, but let's go and have a look at the Seamoth, shall we? And just go and have a little pootle around in it. Let's sleep. Make this even better. So, yeah, I wasn't sure what the nether was going to look like. The nether looks terrifying. We do need to improve our equipment significantly. So that's a given. And now what on earth are you? Now this is probably reasonably dangerous. Just putting that out there. And then I know quite a few people have commented about the mining potential down here, and there's definitely flooded caves. So once we get the depth add-ons for our diving suit, we should be pretty good. But the power actually seems to last a while. Yeah, they definitely look like, oh yeah, they look like they're going to be interesting, to say the least. Oh, hello, and that's a sunken raft. I didn't know that was a thing. What else we got? Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to do that. No, I can't. Oh, I'm pressing shift to descend, which is a bad idea. There's some kind of dungeon down there. Again, probably not a good idea to play with. And not while I'm wearing a diving suit and my main weapon is a stone axe. That probably goes without saying. But we have a Seamoth, which opens up a whole world of possibilities for us. Love it. I would have loved it if this as a mod had developed further and got to have far more. We've got a guardian spawning thing with stuff, and yeah, I would love it if this mod had kind of got to the point where it had all of the other Subnautica vessels. I mean the big submarine, which the name escapes me right now. What on earth? Where on earth have these come from? I think I need to just do a little bit of creative livestock management. These must have come from my thing and just somehow swam out. I mean, look at them all. There's tons. Fortunately, we've got decent swimming now, so anyway, I'm going to quickly solve this problem, and I think this is probably enough for this episode. I need to probably try and formulate some kind of plan for the next episode, because now I'm starting to get to the point where I've got quite a lot of resource. I mean, it's not mad, but I need to decide what I want to do tool wise. So we can, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Upgrade our tools, give ourselves some armor, maybe look at some of the, because I know there are options. Let's just get back in the Seamoth. And we have a look in here at, and it's better diving, isn't it? So you've got the Seamoth, we've got the diving mask, which is what we've got, and there's a reinforced diving mask which takes us to 70 meters, which is basically that, a couple of diamonds and some lead. And there's the rebreather, which is that plus silver. So on top of that you've got the high capacity oxygen tank and the reinforced oxygen tank, which don't know how much of that. You've got the improved wetsuit leggings, and you've got the ultra glide fins, you've got the reinforced wetsuit leggings and the reinforced fins. So all of these are doable. I think the only thing that might be a bit awkward is fiber mesh, if we need that for anything, but I don't think we do. So if we're going to, let's have a quick look at the map. Where am I? Oh, I need to head that way. There we go. Yeah, if we're going to do that, I think we need to improve our diving gear significantly and improve our infrastructure for tools and weapons significantly. And yeah, I think that is a good point to knock off. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.